Sup, y'all? Winnie here, and today we're going to be checking out SPORTSBALL, which is probably not as like festive as it sounds. Let's find out. It's Euclid, so it could still be festive. Signals related to 1413, well, SCP-1413, are to be intercepted as they are broadcasted and blocked from public viewing. All intercepted broadcasts are to be recorded and stored in Site-77's anomalous media wing. No personnel are to view these broadcasts for non-research purposes, and any personnel found doing so will be disciplined. Research into the source of 1413 is ongoing. Description: SCP-1413 is an anomalous television program detailing a violent sporting event referred to in all broadcasts as variants of common sporting names, most with the postfix "ball." The broadcasts are approximately 1 hour long and usually feature apparently unrelated sporting events presented in a style similar to Olympic-themed athletic competitions. Aren't the Olympics this year? I don't know which Olympics we're on, though. Winter or summer. All broadcasts are accompanied by running commentary. As a subject views an SCP-1413 broadcast, they will begin to associate any feelings they have towards organized sports with that content. If they complete their viewing session, subjects will not have any interest in any sporting event besides those shown on 1413. This does not amplify the subject's feelings towards athletics, and subjects who are exposed do not become more avid sports fans because of it. If the subject continues to view 1413, all athletic paraphernalia they own will be altered to reflect the equivalent in 1413. For example, items branded for the National Hockey League would instead read Puck Ball Broadcasting Network 9.99. Affected subjects will react with confusion when other subjects are not aware of the existence of 1413, as they believe it to be well known as any other major sporting league. This has historically resulted in additional subjects being affected by 1413. It was discovered on September 18, 2013, after a man in Gainesville, Florida, attempted to complain to his cable provider about SCP-1413. Of course, it was a Florida man. The subject had attempted to order an inclusive sporting cable package, and 1413 had subsequently begun broadcasting to his home instead. After Foundation intervention, 11 additional cases were located and contained. The phenomenon was subsequently classified as Euclid. Broadcast log. Let's see. Pre-show introduction. Announcer, referred to as Steve Tilkin. Sport first originated with the Slurktaboff greeting ritual 4, wherein each Slurktaboff smashes a brick into the other fleshy and unprotected abdominal face. Described as Puck Ball, in which two teams of 5 athletes attempt to navigate a small ball of rubber into a hole by way of hitting it and bludgeoning the other team with their teammates. Whichever team was able to do so first won. Announcer 2, referred to as Kilandu the Misshapen. Observe the cranial pectorate net. This prevents lethal brain injury and said, subjecting players to lifetimes of suffering as their minds slowly decay. Event was not explained and consisted of 2 human subjects playing a variant of ice hockey. Changes included larger nets, the inclusion of 2 pucks, a larger time limit than standard NHL games, and the placing of live gigantic organisms underneath the ice which would grab and pull athletes and spectators underneath the ice without warning. Oh, and it looks like there's going to be a delayed penalty for high sticking. Oh, scratch that, the referee's been lost. Game on! The teeth of Cope Vagar will be well fed tonight. Unidentified and unexplained event, during which 15 athletes attempted to climb to the top of a tower without falling off. Obstacles included spinning blades, wild animals, and practically large crushing implements, and the other athletes. Event took place in an extraterrestrial region, and not all athletes appeared to be human, ended when they were all deceased. Wow, it sure looks like Tim has the lead. Oh, but a strong check by Bajugstad! That's going to lead to a reprisal on his home planet for sure. What do you think, Londu? The babes shall indeed bathe in the blood of the futile tonight, Steve. Swiftly and silently all shall perish. That's terrific! Tim is apparently SCP-2090. Described as Brick Puck Ball. 2 athletes positioned in a small ring attempted to destroy each other's faces with golden bricks. Although they wore protective gear, it appears to have minimal preventative impact on visible injuries. Here we see how Slorgball winnows the weak-minded out of the gene pool, crippling their chances at successful breeding. Observe as the 7-9 Sons Autoconclave sideback has been hit in his reproductive ganglia. His children shall be deformed and die before pupation due to their father's stupidity when partaking in sport. Alright, well, It's been a while since we got a wacky one. I guess literally wacky one for the sports that have bricks in them. But that's going to do it for this entry. If you liked it, a like and subscribe will be groovy. If you want to click the bell, you'll be notified of future uploads. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.